You can't create value without struggle. You can't become valuable without struggle or without risk. Taking risks is a very important element in whatever the fuck you do. And you have to be willing to fail, to move forward, and take back steps. Take one back step to move two forward. I get fucking tired of it when I was fitness coaching. Like, I have to tell you to work out. I have to tell you to like not be a fat fucking pussy. You know, it's like, why do I have to tell you? Bro, you're a man. You gotta watch what you're saying. Not in a bad way, because I feel like when I was around those people, I was thinking before I was speaking, you know? And it made me almost smarter. It made me more clever. And maybe not ask questions that I already probably know or should have known, or could find out just by doing a Google search, fucking ChatGPT, instead of asking, you know? Just, yeah, it's so high-level individuals making hundreds of, even millions, you know, a month.
But you realize at one point of your life that you're a pussy, and you're like, all right, it's good, it was good, but now I'm a pussy. So now I have to put things difficult for me in my life. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like entitled. It's right the word,
you're gonna
right?
be soft.
And now you're
gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, you're soft. Yeah, you're gonna be a bitch.
You gotta earn your respect. It's like Wes say, you gotta earn everything. Everything is earned. You know, the body, the business, the money, the life is earned, and you gotta put the work in. And when you do, then you can kind of accelerate into higher levels. But the last time that I was in Miami, I actually left because I was so tired of all the bullshit, you know? Because it's like, it's always something happening. It was like no break. And the focus is solely on the materialistic things, etc. So I just got a little bit tired of it, to be honest.
Okay, so guys, welcome to the Juani Podcast 3. This one is gonna be in English. We have a special guest now from Canada, if I'm not wrong.
No, I'm from Norway.
Ah, from Norway.
Viking,
Oh,
you
we start probably, all right. So, for all the Spanish people, you just have to learn English. It's a very important thing now. And if you don't understand, we have I'll put subtitle in Spanish to people in Spain. Here, the gems coming from Tobias. So, I don't really know a lot about you. I just followed you for 6 months, 7 months, something like that. But I don't really know who Tobias is. I know Tobias is a G. I know he kind of understand how the mind works, and I know he overcame like you were too fat, bro, right?
If I did what?
You were fat as fuck, right?
Yeah. Correct.
So we're gonna see how the journey to become healthier, become more fit. Tell us a bit about you. Who's Tobias?
Well, my name is Tobias, and I'm 21 years old. As you mentioned, I come from Norway. Currently, I'm living in a completely different country called Cyprus. It's like a little island. And I have a business together with 2 other partners. And yeah, what I like to do, I do like 3, 4, 5 simple things: work out, work with the business, eat clean, and yeah, I just like to put my head down and focus, you know.
With which business are you now? In which one?
So we do marketing for an app.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's your whole. I thought you were also coaching people, or you are not coaching people now, or are you in the way to, or?
Yeah, you know, like I've tried so many different things, you know, in the past, and the one that I stuck to for about a year, and the most recent thing I did was the coaching, the online fitness coaching. That was what I was doing when I was in Miami and everything, traveling around. But yeah, I would say about 6 months ago, I changed over to something new because an opportunity showed up and I took it. And ever since, we've just been working together, me and my partners.
All right, so I hope it goes good. I did the same as well. I started like coaching when I started because let's go to this path. I want to know your journey with Wes because I saw you with Wes.
Yeah.
I think it was one of your big mentors. I don't know anything more about you.
Of course, 100%.
But I know Wes, and I think he's a fucking G. And maybe there are mentors over Wes. I don't really know a lot of them. I want to know what did you learn from him? What did you get in your heart that is gonna take your life? It's gonna be in your life with you forever. What did you take from Wes?
Well, I first started watching Wes back in 2023, I think. And what I mainly took from him was the mindset, you know? And being okay with being alone, becoming your own best company, doesn't need anyone to tell you what to do or acknowledge you in any type of way. And yeah, as you mentioned, like Wes was the one that helped me with getting in shape. He didn't help me from like back in the days when I was like really fat. But yeah, I was kind of chubby when I got on this program, and what he taught me was just like the discipline and the simplicity. Because he only gave me a workout plan and a meal plan, you know, the macros. And just following it week after week and continuing, like pretty much changing out what I was watching and listening to. So I started to listen to a lot of new podcasts and always looking at his Instagram story and stuff. And it was a pretty big moment. It was in February when I went to Miami, and it was just unreal to actually be there after watching all these guys, you know, watching them on YouTube, you know, at Boxer, at Elevation, when they roll around in the streets just patrolling. So it was a pretty big moment for me to actually be there and even get on his elite program. So I was rolling with them for like almost 2 months when I was there. So I really learned just the resilience, you know, the ruthlessness. And you just got to do the work, because if you ain't doing it, there is some other guy, some other place doing what you ain't doing, and he's gonna get further. So
did you find like a lot of difference between seeing them in the screen and being them? I mean, obviously it's completely different story, no? You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's in your mindset, in Tobias in general. Did you find like, oh goddamn, these 2 months? I had 2 months it's gonna be stuck in me. I'm not gonna forget these 2 months for sure.
No, I haven't forgotten it like yet. You know, I still remember that, and you gotta keep in mind that I went to Miami twice. I went one time, been there for 2 months, came back to Norway for 5 weeks, and then I went back to Miami for 2 months. So I really think that going there was an eye-opener in terms of seeing what's possible. You know, you've seen all the supercars and people with money, because there's a lot of wealthy people over there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, I went to Miami to Yado's house. You know who's Yados?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and it was like Miami is like different world. I don't really know. I don't really know Cyprus, where you are now. I don't really know how. I don't know a shit about Cyprus. But
yeah,
what I know is Miami is like, bro, Urus is for brokies, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, Cyprus is kind of a hidden gem. You know, it's a hidden gem. But a lot of people are coming here now, especially from the UK, from Germany. Yeah, even some Norwegians, since both myself and my business partners also live here. But the last time that I was in Miami, I actually left because I was so tired of all the bullshit, you know? Because it's like, it's always something happening. It was like no break. And the focus is solely on the materialistic things, etc. So I just got a little bit tired of it, to be honest. So we can talk about that later, like where I went and stuff. But yeah, I've been around, you know. I've been in many countries the last couple of years. And learned a lot.
Yeah, but you come from when you were a child. You come from a big place, small place, city, town.
Nah, it's not the capital of Norway. So I'm not in a big city, you know. It's not too big. So yeah, I don't know what to compare it to, but you can't compare it like to Barcelona or something in Spain, you know. It's small town, you know. It's small town. If you're a little bit famous, you have a little bit of status in the town, then probably you'll get recognized and just people know about you. Maybe they don't know you personally, but they know who you are, you know?
Yeah,
by your name.
It's easy to start in social media and people know that he's Tobias, no? He's the one that...
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
He's the crazy one.
Yeah, I got you. I know the feeling of I'm from a village and I know the feeling of you are the weirdo. You are the one who is being scammed.
Yeah.
But whatever, we're not gonna take that way. It came to my mind because now in the last time I've been hearing like never meet your idols. No, never meet your idols. What it didn't fit for me when I met them. It's like it's okay. When you met Wes, because you met Wes, it changed something like, oh fuck, I didn't know this. He's super transparent. He's a super transparent person anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different type of interaction. I've never had that, you know, you gotta watch what you're saying. Not in a bad way, because I feel like when I was around those people, I was thinking before I was speaking, you know? And it made me almost smarter. It made me more clever. And maybe not ask questions that I already probably know or should have known or could find out just by doing a Google search, fucking ChatGPT instead of asking, you know? Just, yeah, it's so high-level individuals making hundreds of even millions, you know, a month. And yeah, their time is limited, and yeah, you just gotta, just think before you speak.
I wanna go into that because I think I have to learn that. When you said, I felt like maybe sometimes I talk just because it's free, you know.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have to keep my mouth closed, and I think I find interesting what you said. Like, okay, let's think what we say. And also not to be super focused on, I don't want to miss what I say, no? It's like...
Yeah.
But yeah, that hit hard for me when you said, like, don't speak too much. Oh, already your words must have some value when you say them. Just don't say words without value, right?
Yeah.
And maybe ask, their time is so limited and they are sharing time with you.
That's probably the biggest takeaway. If I'm honest, that's the biggest takeaway that I got from being around his elite team, his group. And you also got to really show your value. Maybe by knowledge or just prove your resilience. You know, when I was squatting 4 plates in front of the people and they just know what's up, you know, then you gotta earn your respect. It's like Wes said, you gotta earn everything. Everything is earned. You know, the body, the business, the money, the life is earned, and you got to put the work in. And when you do, then you can kind of accelerate into higher levels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's super interesting for me, and I would love one day to be around to meet him. I don't really know, but I would like to meet him in person. I saw him actually. I saw him when I was there training with Yados. He came to the elevation, and a friend of mine went to Wes to ask for a photo, and Wes said, "Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out, bro!"
You know what? That's a misconception about him, because he could have a really bad day or something. Like, I know myself as well. Like, sometimes I don't want to even talk to people.
Yeah,
you know?
No.
And I live by myself, and I know just a couple of people here. So I'm not even used to speaking regularly. I'm used to just being silent and working, you know? But yeah, that's kind of one of the misconceptions.
Yeah, no,
about
I'm not saying that he was bad for that. No, in fact, I felt like more respect for him. Like, don't piss me. Like,
Yeah.
and if you come, you know your place. Maybe I'm saying no because I just fucking want to say fucking no. Just say, and that's it. But yeah, for me, what's like more respect for him, not him a bad person. Yeah, like well, my respect for him are huge because I've seen a lot of shit about him. I mean, it's as you said before. I think it's a very good way to describe. It's like high level individual.
Yeah.
And I've learned a lot about mindset, about knowing yourself. No, I mean, that's life, no? Life is about knowing who the fuck you are, and he does it properly. And I think you do it properly as well. I've seen a lot of videos about you, and I learned from you. And
appreciate it.
Yeah. That's why I think you are like this kind of person. Like, they don't give a fuck. There are some people that say don't give a fuck, and other people you can feel it, they don't give a fuck. And I think you are the one that I feel that you don't give a fuck. Maybe you give a little bit, but if you feel it, we all actually, but you keep it inside. I don't give a fuck. You say whatever the fuck you want. I like that from Tobias a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of learned the art. I would almost call it like a skill set to like not give a fuck and just go your own way. And I learned that solely from the business, you know, just starting some small side hustles and stuff, and tried so many different things and many different, you know, fields that required me to get on camera, social media and stuff, making YouTube videos even, and that gets you a lot of hate, you know, that gets you a lot of backs turned on you, just cause I don't know how it is in Spain, but in Norway, it's like no one wants to see. This is like the norm. Like, no one wants to see another person succeed more than them. Maybe they want them to like have some success, but not more than them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So, yeah, you just gotta don't give a fuck. You know, that's the best way to live life. That's how I live a good life. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in Spain it's kind of the same. It's kind of bullshit. Like, the mentality in general. I mean, we're not generalizing. I think it's the word in English.
Yeah.
But still, you know, a lot of. You know, I've been said since I follow Yados. I've been scammed loads of times.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, so that I share with you because I know that you feel it too, and they are this kind of mentality that, I mean, whatever the fuck, no, but you learn with that. I'm not gonna lie. The first time it hurts. The first time it's like, bro, I'm finding answers in my head. I think I'm going better. So like, I don't. Yeah. It's like I don't deserve. I put myself in kind of victim, no, like I don't deserve this. And I was after that, I was like, well, Juan.
Yeah.
You need to learn, as you said, it's a skill set. You need to learn to don't give a fuck. Just take your hits and then understand the hits that are not for you. They are just hating everybody that's do something in their lives.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just it.
And I have a couple of questions. A question came to my mind. I want to know your opinion about this. Have you, do you see series or movies or that shit?
To be honest, I've never been like a movie guy or a series guy. I'll be more on like watching YouTube.
Yeah, I kind of same. But I find this comes because I found now everyone is with Stranger Things. Everything Stranger Things is everywhere.
Stranger Things, the series?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And seems like people's lives now have sense because of, it's Stranger Things now. And I was, and I wrote, I have a community, and I wrote, guys, it's okay to watch a series if you want to spend time with your girlfriend. I only watch something when I go with my girlfriend just because of spending time with her. Otherwise, I have better thing to do. I think if I think in my mind cross like, watch that shit. It's like, no, create your life that looks like a movie or looks like a series, and you don't have time to watch that shit. when you, and I finally thought that if you see a lot of that, is because your life is not interesting at all. And I said that in the WhatsApp group, like, is something wrong in your mind if your only sense of life is because it's getting 9 o'clock, because in Netflix they are putting now Stranger Things. I want to know your thoughts about that, and just to let people know that maybe it's not, they are not searching in the right place.
Well, I've never, or the only time that I was watching series was way back in the days, like years ago. And it's just like, if I'm, it's like, it's okay to sit down, you know? When I'm working a lot of hours now, get up early in the morning, right on the laptop, you do your workout and stuff, and you feel really good, you know, in the evening, maybe when you get out of like working with your business, like 8, 9 p.m. And you have 1 to 2 hours to chill. And what I'm watching then is like a podcast, or yeah, I almost only watch podcasts, to be honest. I don't watch anything else than like podcasts about money, podcasts about investments, other different life advices, you know. I don't know if you maybe heard of Patrick Bet-David or Mark Cuban.
Patrick
people.
is the one that have the PDB podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some. I knew him because of Andrew Tate, the one with Andrew Tate. I knew him.
Yeah, so I like to watch that, you know. And I don't know if I see something. It's always to an extent, right? If you can keep it inside of like a budget, and not letting the eager to watch like a series destroy your work. You know what I'm saying? That you have your focus on the work. But I don't see anything like wrong with if I want to turn on a fucking episode of like Stranger Things or something when I'm done with my work, or when I'm eating, you know, the only free time I have. Then I don't know if I see something strange with that. But I don't give a fuck about the movie. Like, when is it coming out? When is GT6 coming out? When is Stranger Things?
Yeah,
like, what happens? You know, I've never been into the movies. Like, I don't even know the movies. So, yeah, I could never.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, it's the same with the GTA. Like, the people like, I need to have the GTA, and it's like, I try to read their mind. Why are they so focused on GTA? It's the same with the Stranger Things. It's like, I get you that you spend a couple of hours with your friend playing GTA. That's okay. It's okay to do it with the friends. But why is in your heart so fucking every day when it's coming GTA or when it's coming Stranger Things? That's a thought that I want to share with you anyways. But yeah, I do same as you actually. Like, I only see money podcasts, personal development podcasts. Now I'm actually watching all of my videos to watch myself speaking, watch myself moving.
Yeah.
To just analyze myself, not try to improve my. I'm now super focused on the speech, on what I say. And I have a couple of questions as well here that came to my mind while I was before. I didn't want to put any question because I think it's better. But I want.
Hit me with it.
Because now I'm struggling with one habit. I stopped smoking like 3 years ago, right? I stopped smoking marijuana. I stopped smoking cigarette. I stopped smoking. I was full gym, full focus, right?
Yeah.
5 a.m. team. Now I'm not 5 a.m. team. I'm kind of later, but I don't give a fuck about the 5 a.m. now. No, it's like it's not annoying me. I know that I have to go to wake up before because it's better, but I'm doing the habit like step by step, right? But yeah, now I'm vaping.
You're vaping?
Yeah. Sometimes now I was like, my sister vapes, right? It's not my sister's fault. Let's say it clear. But when I came home, my sister was vaping, and I was like, fuck, I wanna vape so fucking bad. I went up there, and I was like, oh shit, that vaping is watching at me. Finally, I started again after 2 years and something, taking some vapes. And this like 3 weeks before, I've had a vape myself. Like now it's not when I go home and my sister is vaping. Now it's my sister gave me her vape. And I used to have like a very good thoughts pattern to remove this kind of behaviors, to just, all right, you want to smoke, shut the fuck up and go to work. But it got me. Let's be honest, it got me. What would you and the question I have here is, which is your mental pattern to not fall into the bad habits? Okay, guys, we're back. Just some problems in the streaming, but anyways, I'm gonna keep it like in the same topic we were. I was telling you about that I'm struggling now with the smoking.
Yeah.
And I asked you for what's your thoughts pattern to not fall into the bad habits.
Well, I've been smoking myself, you know, before in the past I was smoking myself. And when I got a hand of that vape, man, I quit smoking, but I started vaping because it was much better, you know, tastes better. I think it's really difficult to stop doing something when you have easy access to it. So you can probably go buy it in any type of like shop in Spain. So it's really accessible. And one thing that worked for me with the smoking, but also with the like overeating and stuff, is when you don't have access to it. So I would say try to make it more difficult to get a hand of it. Maybe, I don't know if you gotta like drive or you can just, it's walking distance to where you can get it from. But make it as hard as possible to get it.
I mean, here in Spain, in this case, vaping is like everywhere. When I say everywhere, is no matter where you are, it's gonna be like 50 meters away.
Damn. Well, then...
So, that's... in my mind, it's like so like... I know, but I don't know because I'm doing it, so I don't know.
Well, I think it's fucking
like
disgusting when you see these. You've seen a lot of these horror stories about young people vaping and they fucking die, or they fuck their lungs up. It's like normal cigarettes, tobacco is like better than vaping because of all the chemicals.
Yeah.
You know, even though it tastes better, but man. Like, what I was thinking is like, okay, if I'm doing it now, am I gonna do it in like 10 years? Like, if you just keep pushing, let's say you're gonna stop, like, I'm gonna stop tomorrow, but then you're pushing it. Like every single day, you just push it. Tomorrow, or next week, or next month, and like, you just push the ending of it. So, man. You just gotta make the decision yourself, you know? I'm not gonna fucking send you a message every day, like telling you to stop doing it. Like, that's one thing that I've learned. And one thing that I'm gonna be honest, I get fucking tired of it when I was fitness coaching. Like, I have to tell you to work out, I have to tell you to like not be a fat fucking pussy. You know, it's like, Why do I have to tell you, bro? You're like you're a man, and you're 20 to 30 years old or whatever the fuck, and I have to tell you and like give you different mindsets to implement, just so you can like better your life. Like, I don't really give a fuck about you that much, you know. So I really think people just individually gotta make decisions themselves and take accountability for what they do in their life. And it's pretty much it's no pros with vaping. It's only cons. It's only negatives that comes with vaping. And the longer you wait, the harder it's gonna be to like stop. And
that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact that the longer it takes, like. If I stop now, it's gonna be easier than if I stop tomorrow. But yeah, I'm kind of searching on my mind something that hit me super deep. Like, it seems like retard, right? If I say, if I'm vaping, I'm gonna die, but I don't give a fuck. It sounds like I'm stupid, right? But like, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't hit my heart to stop doing it. There are sometimes my girl doesn't drink anything. The other day drank a little bit, like a cup of wine, and she told me like, I don't want to put my body in a wrong place when I have kids.
Oh.
I need my kids to be ultra fit. She's super healthy, she's super gym, she doesn't drink a shit, but she did once. And it was like, oh shit, maybe I don't want my babies have autism or my babies have any mental disease come from, this one into my body, the body to the microbiota, and then it finally gets to my child. And I don't want that. And that one hit for me like, oh yeah, maybe if I look into my future kids, maybe that gives me the strength. I don't know, that's something that gives me
the strength to like stop.
The strength to do the step needed. But it's like, yeah, I left everything in my life, but I don't fucking know why I'm struggling again with this. Maybe there is something to learn in here. It should be. But yeah, anyways, I'll keep that in mind now that I wanted to know also as well your thoughts about this and how I'm just trying to adopt another thoughts pattern in that way because mine 100% is not working now. So, but yeah, we figure it out anyways. I think you dropped some fucking gems in there. But I have another question because you might. Well, I come from a coach similar than you know, so now I know that we have some shit in common, and we've learned how to shape your physique in a super ultra simple way, extremely simple. I want you I want you to say how you learned and how you do it actually in these moments. And what's your mindset into just being healthier and being fit? Because I think it's more simple than people make it, and I think your point is so good for people.
Well, I would just start off by saying that if you're like starting out, if you're like just beginning to do it, like watching your calories and stuff, first of all, you're gonna have to track your calories and your macros. And second of all, you have to be good with being a dog for a little bit, you know? This is probably the answer that people don't want to hear because they want multiple receipts, they want to have everything handed to them, they want to be able to still eat what they're eating right now, which makes them like fat, but they also want to lose weight. So it's like, it's not getting to them, you know what I'm saying? So what worked for me was just, I had 3 meals, the same thing every fucking day for 5 months, and I lost, you're from Spain, so you're probably using kilos, not pounds. So I dropped 10 kilos in 5 months. I ate the same thing every day, and I think that helps with not getting tempted to just eat something quick, you know, when you're fucking hungry and you don't even know what to eat, and you just take something quick. You have something that's accessible in the drawers in the kitchen, and you don't have a plan, you know. You can't get to a destination without a map, and the map is the fucking plan. So you have to have something simple to follow, especially if you're starting out. Then these fucking fancy receipts and stuff you see on Instagram is not the reality. They're just making it for the video because that's what sells. But what really works is just to be a dog. Just eat the same thing every day and make sure to be in a deficit and make sure to hit your workouts, you know? And you gotta, if you're like a really beginner, then you just gotta realize you gotta do the job, you gotta do the work, and it's so many benefits from working out, from being active, and I think our generation, I don't know how old you are. How old are you?
25.
Yes, like our generation is like fucking lazy, you know? They're so fucking
How
lazy.
how old are you?
21.
21. Yeah, I think same. Well, I think myself I'm lazy as fuck. I think like I have to fight. I don't let myself to be lazy, but I think I think I'm lazy as fuck, you know? But I just don't let myself to not do the work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I always realize that we are, I don't know your childhood, mine was easy as fuck. I mean, I don't come from wars. I don't come from like my parents didn't have didn't have money or food to give me. I've been everything easy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but
same
you
with me.
realize when you are, yeah, but you realize at one point of your life that you're a pussy, and
Yeah.
you're like, all right, it's good, it was good, but now I'm a pussy. So now I have to put things difficult for me in my life. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like entitled. It's right the
Yeah,
word,
you're gonna
right?
be soft.
And now
You're gonna be a bitch.
yeah, you're soft. Yeah, you're gonna be a bitch. So I'm lazy. It comes because I was saying I was lazy because I didn't have to do a lot of things to get the things in my life. I just have to study, and for me I didn't have to. I mean, it was like it's easy for me to do the school. I don't have to study. I'm just kind of smart. You
Yeah.
call it as you want. But yeah, but that made me a bitch. So now you realize that you have to put yourself some shit in your way and then go through it.
You know, I'm just like so fucking big on everything is your fault, you know? And I learned this.
Absolutely.
I learned this through listening to podcasts, just printing that inside my head, just like burning it on the, like the front side of my brain. Like everything is your fault. And you're the only one that can take accountability for it. So, man, these pussies gotta do the work too, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about being a pussy is that you can stop being it.
Yeah,
and
you can surround yourself with other soft individuals, and they'll not tell you what we would tell them, you know? They'll just hear what they want to hear and not what they need to hear, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to change, and there are some people that are just, they don't want to motherfucking change. Some people are just searching, where is the answer? There's something missing for me. Where I am not being accountable? Where the fuck I'm not being accountable? I wanna know. And if you show me, it's like, thank you. Tobias is the bad guy here. I know a lot of people are not ready to take it. The same people that are not gonna grow, because if you're not ready to take it, you are fucked, bro. You are completely fucked. But yeah, I want you to know I wanted you to say, yeah, the thing about macros, or the thing about food, and that's a fact. You have to be a dog, and then you will start to understand how your body works. Actually, what you think about? Actually, now I'm eating 1 or 2 a day. I feel super focused. Yesterday I ate like at 3-4 p.m. and I didn't eat more. I'm in fasting till now, and I feel now super, because I wanted to be mind free for this call, and also I have to do some work in the morning that I wanted to be completely no food in my body, the oxygen and the blood I needed in my head. What do you think about just eating once or twice per day? All right, we're back, guys. We're motherfucking back. Some problems in the recording, but no problem. Where we are, bro? Where we were?
You asked me about something.
I asked you about eating once or twice a day. What do you think about this?
Yeah. I like it. I do it myself. Because when I'm so focused on the work, you know, I don't have time to fucking... I hate cooking. I don't like to cook. I cook as little as possible.
Do you have girlfriend?
So, no. I don't have any people living here. I'm living alone here. And, yeah, I cook every once in a while, just some chicken and rice and stuff. But I like to just keep it simple. And also because when I eat food, man, I get so fucking tired and fatigued right after. And if I do that too early in the day, man, my work day is like fucked for a couple hours, because then I'll be too fucking tired, you know, and just end up on the couch over here, you know, right here.
Yeah, no, I feel you
So
completely. Yeah.
I like eating 1 to 2 times a day, maybe 3, depends. You know, it depends on your individual situation.
Yeah, I've been like you, like super focused on tracking everything, learn to be disciplined with yourself. But after a while, you're like, this doesn't work for me. I don't need to be super focused because now I'm eating healthy. Now I know what I'm putting on my body. I still in my shape, but now I need more clarity, no? And yeah, it happens to me the same. That's why I'm asking you, because I want to be more focused, and I think I still missing something in my food. I think it's because I need to plant my motherfucking food and to have my motherfucking chickens. I'm actually searching for a house and I want to have my chickens and to my food. I want to be super clean in what I eat. And I don't give a fuck about my physique. I care, but the more focus I have is like I need mental clarity. And after eating is like, bro, I'm like a fucking bulldog. I'm like, bro, I feel completely off, and I need to change that. I need to, but I'm finding something. I'm searching something in the food, or I don't know where I'm searching, but yeah, I have to sort it out.
You know what you can do? I've seen a lot of people do it, and I want to do it myself. You can like take a blood test to see what foods your body responds the best to, and also what they respond not so good to. And that could like just tell you, maybe, oh fuck, I'm eating rice every day, and it's not good for me. That's what makes me slow. And then you cut out rice in your diet or whatever the fuck it might be, then you feel much better. And maybe, okay, you need more of this, or you should eat this instead of this, blah blah blah. But I know it's a way. I haven't done it myself, but I would like to do it. And yeah, I know it's a thing.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I'm like so focused on myself, me, and trying to figure it out in my mind that I sometimes I
Yeah,
forget
yeah.
that there is science that actually works as well. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it for sure because I think it's important. Oh, you know, you have a business. You know that you have to be super clear the most of the time. Otherwise, you're gonna lose motherfucking money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And not money is not losing money. What it hurts me the most is like when I lose time. When I'm like, bro, I cannot think right now. The only thing I can do is now sit with my girlfriend and look at the motherfucking floor. I don't know.
Bro, I'm telling you, I fucking hate going out. I hate going to the store. I hate going anywhere because then I'm losing time. You know, I go to the grocery shop 1 time a week, every Sunday. And then I'm buying for the whole week. You know, just so I don't have to go back and grocery shop again and then come back and then get into the flow again. And like I try to do as little as possible to focus on what I need to do, you know?
Yeah.
So I have kind of the same, we had kind of the same mentality on that topic.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you are just, if you want to be useful as an individual, it's the way. I mean, you need to have
Yeah.
your vision clear. And if you put shit in your body, your vision is not clear and it's all fucked up. And it's when you start to, and then you start to fucking vape. But whatever the fuck. I wanna ask you, I think we all have two objectives. I realized that like a couple of days ago. One is your mission, one is your spiritual one, and the other one is the physical one. Like, both are together, but I think in my mind it's clear if I put them together. Which are those for you?
Yep. Which ones are what? Can you clarify the question?
Which are the objectives? Which are the Tobias objectives in his life? Which is deeper for you? What makes you wake up and say, let's destroy the day?
Shit. I hope I'm answering the question the right way. But like when I get up in the morning, if I'm not feeling it, I'm just thinking about like my family, like what I need to do for my family, and I don't really give a fuck about anybody else than myself, my family, and my people. That's kind of the only people that I can influence their life. You know, your own and your family and your close people's life. And you know, it's just if you're gonna be a man and try to excel in life and have success in different fields, you know, then you can't or you don't have the time to dig yourself down and push yourself down. And man, if you ain't doing it, then someone else is doing it. So some days you don't feel like it, and that's just how it goes, you know. But it's also about how long you can endure for, you know. Like you got to keep it consistent. I don't know if I answered your question right and if I understood it.
Yeah, sorry, my English is kind of dirty now. Yeah, I was asking that. What's the thing? What's the more profound thing? Profound is the word in English. Yeah. What is the more thing inside of yourself that makes you move? Not just the money. It's okay, the money. We all fucking want the money. We all want, but at least me. You said your family. For me, it's also a good thing in my life that makes me move. I'm not enough. Like I'm not enough. My family is enough. That was the question. Like, what makes you move? What gives you strength in your heart? Which is that thing that say, all right, I'm gonna do it. I don't fucking want to do it, but I have to.
I've struggled a bit with procrastination before, you know, just saying tomorrow or whatever. And my thought process at that time was, shit, man, I'm only 20 years old. Man, I got 10 years to make it. Or I got so much time to do it. Like, it doesn't even matter if I fuck off for a week. I'll still have so much time to get it done. But then I realized that the fastest way to grow on a financial, spiritual, mindset, mental, physical, like kind of level is when you're impatient. You gotta have like a massive urgency. And most people, including myself, we have to create the urgency for ourselves. It's not an urgency. You have a lot of fucking time to get something done. But you have to just create the urgency for yourself. And that's kind of up to the individual to decide what can be their urgency or what their reason can be or whatever. But I think having urgency, learning to be impatient, not falling into the thought process that you have a lot of time, even though you do, but you don't at the same time. And the best thing to get it done, or the best time, sorry, to get it done is now. Or it was yesterday. The best time to get it done was yesterday. Not even today. Yesterday. You should have done it yesterday. So, impatience, I think a lot of the things that I've talked about is skill sets. I think it's something that you have to learn. The being impatient, being productive, waking up early, don't give a fuck. I think all of this is skill sets, and the skill sets comes with experience. So if you haven't done shit, then you're not gonna have the experience. And I learned a lot through experience. Because when you don't have any money, or you feel like you're stuck, like you don't have a choice, then it really does suck to go 3 days without eating because you don't have any money in your bank account. And I think most of the things that we talk about is skill sets, and you have to learn it by yourself through experience and putting yourself in a position where you are able to suffer a little bit, you know? Jados talk about this all the time, you know, suffering.
Yeah. I think that was a gem. I kept that with the urgency, like take life with urgency, even if you don't have it. Even create yourself a state of mind that the only option is move. Yeah, I think that's and suffering and.
If you don't do it today, then someone else is gonna do it today.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
And they're gonna be one step forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna get your reward. Well, now it's not your reward.
Yep.
I think that's a very beautiful gem, just to not waste life. I say that to myself, like don't waste motherfucking life, that you only have one, and I still
Yeah.
struggle with. Well, I think we all do with procrastination. Sometimes, like, yeah, I'll do it later or whatever the fuck. I try to. It's kind of like the small tasks. Some small tasks that's like, nah, that can be done tomorrow because like that's small task. The big things must be done yes or yes. There is no option because otherwise my business die. I lost my clients. I know that must be done. But there are some small tasks that you leave it from there, and they are stealing a little bit in your mind, and you are not completely free.
Oh yeah.
It's like still your the word is the procrastination steal your freedom now.
Yeah.
And that sucks because yeah, I mean, it's something I have to working on as well. Well, as I said, I think we all struggling kind of finding the proper mental frame every time. That's a skill set, as you said, because that's another gem. I think everything is a skill set. To don't give a fuck is a skill set. Learning is a skill set.
Yeah.
Failing
Yeah.
is a skill set. Losing money is a skill set. Earning money is a skill set. I mean, everything that when you do many times, you are good to do it. If you every day you wake up and you force yourself to something, it's gonna get a moment that it's not forced anymore. You just do it because you train yourself.
What I would say though, what I would say is it's easier to create an urgency for yourself, and it's easier to move faster forward or move forward more quickly when you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, then it's very important. It's very difficult. Sorry. So when I didn't actually know what to do, I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know? I'm gonna just lay on the couch, you know, because I don't have anything to do. I don't know what to do. If you know what to do, but knowing what to do doesn't just appear in your mind. It doesn't just, you can't just fucking wave around with your magic fucking womb and what you're gonna do is right in front of you. But finding something directly and like knowing what to do, having specific tasks is an important like metric when it comes to growing faster and killing your procrastination. You know, creating urgency.
I think in the entrepreneur space, that's the one that maybe people that are starting struggle the most. And I used to, not anymore, but I had to go through that process that, what the fuck? I'm gonna do something. What the fuck I do? I'm gonna do a thousand
Yeah.
push-ups. That was my mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Let's do 1,000 push-ups. Maybe it helps something. I recommend that, guys. If you don't know how to do, that's a good way to go to walk, go to run or something. Physical activity is useful, and the most useful is
Totally.
and the most useful. Well, doing exercise is always useful because sharpen your mind. But also finding someone that maybe has your answers. If you don't have them, maybe try to find someone that, hey, do this, and then you start trying, you start failing, and you realize. I think to find your way, you have to, like, you try 50 different ways, 50 different ways,
Definitely.
and now you know that those 50 are not for you. At least you have a base now to find yours.
You learn through failure. You know, most people, they only learn the hard way. They have to fail. They have to make mistakes. Sometimes it's big mistakes. Often it is to print it into their mind and to learn from their mistakes. You know, someone said that it's like
Do you have? Well,
if you're if you're like wise, then you learn from other people's mistakes. I think that's like something in that realm. But the reality is that many of the times you gotta learn it like through your own failures, you know. So be ready for it.
Yeah, I think it's the way. I think we all fail through mistakes. Like when things goes well, you don't think why they goes well. You just enjoy them. When things go wrong, you stop to like, okay, I don't want to feel this again. This hurts. Let's change. But I want to ask you. You said which failure? You said like you watch now yourself in the back days, and you said and which big failure you say, fuck, this can't happen again. Let's fix it.
Bro, it's so much like, many times when you look back, you wish or you think this wasn't necessary to do. But then you realize, man, this is what made me do that move, which made me do that move, and that move made me who I am, or took me where I am today. So like, I think every step of the way is very necessary. So I've been so many places and done so many businesses, and also different businesses, and been falling into bad habits multiple times, drinking and smoking and all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Obsessing over females, etc. And yeah, I don't know if I have any specific things, but I think...
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you said...
No, I'm good, I'm good.
You said because if I'm not wrong, what I hear about you started like focus and then you fell off a little bit. Or I'm... Yeah, because it happens for me exactly the same. Like, I'm super focused, I'm never gonna fail. This is... Fuck, yeah, you fell. And you learn what you have to you learn what you have to learn from following women's, on going party again, on drinking again. Not at the level that I used to, but you do now, like, maybe this day, And then you really understand why you stopped.
You gotta get smacked in the back of the head a couple times just to realize that this shit ain't worth it, So you just fuck. I don't want to wake up hangover. I feel like my head is fucking hurting. I'm feeling so bad right now, and
I said
it wasn't even that fun.
I said so much
and
shit.
It cost me money.
So much shit last night. I don't even want to remember.
Yeah, bro. So fuck. Learn through your own failures. Like, go out and fucking learn something.
I think you are mature. You are like. I like your mindset. I like to see people younger than me with that kind. I thought you were not that young. I mean, your face looked like. I thought you were kind of same like me. I mean, it's still.
I think it's a beard.
Yeah. I think it's. But you're big as well. You're a big guy. You're not small.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking like a stick.
Yeah, no, you're not. But yeah, I like to see people like you, John. Like, I was fapping and smoking weed at girls, like with your age, all the fucking day. Weed and girls, and drink. That was my life. Wasting my parents' money. So literally. Yeah. But I think you do a really good job, like inspiring people to just be better.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So that's why I encourage you to keep doing the YouTube videos as well. I know you stopped, and
I
think I think those are the really true helpers. Those kind of videos are the like the mental clarity hit. Those are the G's. Yeah. Maybe they watch them 15 person, but those are super helpful videos. I say to myself as well, I have to do more of them. With this podcast, I think we help a lot of people. Even, let's be honest, I don't think this podcast is gonna be seen more than 200, 300 views. But I think the people that see them, and also while I'm learning from you as well, Still, I think it's very good content to create. You know yourself more through creation. You learn through social media. It's failing in your business, like no one sees it. But when you fail in social media, that hurts more. I think that makes you more. It forces you. Social media forces you to know yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna fall always into the criticism. And
I agree.
And yeah, I think it's been a very really good conversation. If there is anything that you like to share about your life, something that you say, oh, this is fucking interesting. This move that I did 5 years ago. Now I watch it like, oh, I was a G.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty proud of the places that I've been, that I decided to travel, because that taught me a lot of things. You got to figure out everything on your own. And I don't know the age of the people watching this, but take it from me, I started to travel when I was 19, and then I stopped now because I got so tired of it. I fucking hate traveling now. I went from loving it to fucking hating it, because before it was the only thing I wanted to do. Now I've done it, and that's the last thing I want to do. I hate airports and taking flights. I fucking hate it. But I've been to so many countries. I've been to Asia, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia, and Miami a couple times. I went from Miami and then I went over to Argentina. Was there for like a couple weeks, and then over to Brazil, and just like different cultures and stuff. And you really have to just figure it the fuck out on your own if you're not traveling with someone. But I think maybe one of the most valuable strengths you can have. I'm talking from a male perspective. We gotta have experience. That's what makes us interesting. That's what makes us valuable, because we have knowledge and something to offer, some cool stories and stuff. But learning to be your own best company, like your own best friend. You're not used to being surrounded by a bunch of people, like your friend group, even talking to people on a regular basis. Like, just when you focus on growing you got to focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you have to be a little bit isolated. You do, if you want to be a real like top striker. If you want to be like
I
a
think
G.
you have to. I think you have to. Yeah.
But then it's your choice. Do you want to do that or not? And if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be sitting here doing what I do and stuff. So every step of the way brings you to like, what do you call it? Like your end result. Or if I didn't do this, then I wouldn't be here. So I just appreciate everything. And maybe it's fucked in the moment. Maybe you feel like it's shit and it couldn't be any worse. But trust me, one day you're gonna laugh the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
So
that's
I have many,
a true fact.
many scenarios where you just feel so fucked. But now you're laughing the fuck out of it. Like, now it's funny, and now you can tell it as a story because you went through it and you did it. You know what I'm saying? So I love a good story. I love a good story.
As you said, that makes you interesting. Having good stories make you interesting. Being crazy gives you a lots of interesting stories to tell, and yeah.
And I'm not even talking about like, or the story people can tell. Most people can tell is like, oh, I was at this party. I was at this festival. It was a crazy after party. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, it's the same thing. Every single time it's the same thing. For every single person it's the same thing. The only thing that is like individual and like custom is just cool to hear about. It's something that I haven't heard before. It's all the other things. It's all the other things that you did. No one wants to hear about your fucking party. Like, that's not cool. So
yeah, that's not,
different types of
that's
stories.
Not a real flex. The real flex is I put all my money in this business and failed. that's a flex.
Yeah.
That's a flex.
But 1 year later, you was trying to climb again.
Yeah, 100%.
You invested all this money, or you lost all this money, or you didn't have any fucking bank, and now it's different. Contrasts. That's what makes it cool.
That's a fact as well. Contract.
Having something to compare it to.
And also one moment you realize that moment in the past has all the sense that you need. In a
Yeah.
moment, at the beginning, when you're struggling with something, seems like your past is going, like, it's all over you. But someday you realize that it's not truly like that. Your past has a sense. You realize to put it in your mind in the proper way. You now see it as different. But yeah, as you said, you need experience to not live in your past. You need experience to learn to stop living in the past and to stop living in the future. Living in the future is procrastination. Living in the past is being sorry for yourself. So you need to be good, make the skill set of reframing. At the end of everything is reframing your mind to not hurt yourself. And you said also a really good gem, like learning to be with yourself. In the Bible, do you like Bible?
Yeah.
Well, in the Bible says, isolation is the gift of God to encounter with himself.
Yeah, definitely agree.
And I think it's that, and even if you don't believe in God, believe in life and in whatever the fuck makes you feel in a proper way, or it,
Yeah.
whatever you believe in. But yeah, absolutely, you are gonna find that, and you're gonna find yourself in the solitude. I think it's the hardest moment. Even more than losing money, more than going to the gym, more than everything, is feeling fucking alone. I felt alone, and I reset my life like 3 years ago. I said, fuck everything. I start to live again. Everything.
Yeah.
And it feels, now I see my videos from that moment, and I can feel how I felt in that moment. Like, bro, my heart was fucking broken, actually. But now it's like, I don't give a fuck about, because I can be alone, because I learned to be alone. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. I agree.
So, bro, it's been a pleasure for me. Let's see how people react. So if you like this conversation with Tobias, let us know, and we will make another one, because, guys, Tobias has some really good shit to say. I really like this conversation, man. Thank you so much.
Me too. Thank you for having me.
And yeah, that's everything. And I used to finish the podcast like with this, which is the gem, how is in English,
The gem of the
yeah,
video.
the gem
Or the gem of the
of
day.
the day
I
of
don't
the
know.
life of your video. Which one is that?
I'm gonna have to take something back of my own mind here. I think it's
Which one hit hard for you in the old days?
one that really hits hard for me is that you can't create value without struggle. You can't become valuable without struggle or without risk. Taking risks is a very important element in whatever the fuck you do. And you have to be willing to fail, to move forward, and take back steps, take one back step to move two forward, you know what I'm saying? And you have to be patient, or you have to be impatient. But you also have to be patient with yourself at the same time. But that's it for me, man. No struggle, no value, man. The struggles and the scars, that's pretty much what makes us as men, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as all men is watching this, take it that seriously. Otherwise, one moment you realize you're not a man, and that's gonna suck. The moment you realize you're not a man, that suck, and you have to change your whole reality. I felt that. Now I'm here, but and yeah, I think what you dropped is completely like that. Like, the bigger risk is not taking any risk. So that's a fact.
It is.
And that will be everything for today. So as we said, thank you so much, G, for this. And we'll see how people react. And if people like it, maybe we can bring it back as well, and still dropping some shit for the people that as we need it now, they need it. So we are here to offer ourselves. At the end, is offering ourselves.
Perfect, man. Thank you for having me.